Hello and welcome to the new channel. Well, it's not new per se. It is restarted, and if you're wondering why I'm being so quiet, it's because both my parents are 2 rooms across and they're both asleep. So some of this might be voiced over tonight, which is 21st of 21st to the 22nd of July, because I'll be doing it overnight. If you have any questions about why I've had to restart the channel, well, not had to, but chose to, I'll be happy to answer them. Just leave a comment, and yeah, just go to Postcom.
So judging by the fact you've clicked on this video, I'm guessing you know what it's about. In my completely professional opinion, Just Cause 3 is criminally underrated. Now you may be thinking that I'm a tad late to do a review of this game as it's been out a good few years, but to be honest, this game should still be talked about. I'm fully aware that Just Cause 4 has been out for like 2 years, and I bought the game when it came out, and if this vid bangs, I might do a review on that too. But I couldn't finish it as it is nothing compared to Just Cause 3. I got Just Cause 3 for free with PS Plus, and let me tell you, that is an absolute steal. The gameplay you see in this video is my second playthrough, as I decided to restart after getting all collectibles in my first run. I'll also be doing that with this run, along with getting the Platinum Trophy, but we'll save that for a future video. I got the idea for this video just before I finished liberating the first region. Some of the story's been skipped, but it's all basic tutorial shite, like how to use your gadgets and how liberating works. In this game, you fight against General Di Ravello, this guy, alongside the rebels. The main rebel characters are Mario, a celebrity turned freedom fighter, Dima, Di Ravello's ex-head of science, Tio and Annika, some mercenaries, and Sheldon, an American agent, more on him later. To progress, you liberate towns and military bases by blowing the absolute fuck out of them, because to free the innocent, you gotta blow their shite up. There's also challenges you can complete if you want, that give upgrades to your gear, such as nitro and vehicles. With the basic fundamentals covered, onto the story. You start off riding a plane when you see Mario Frigo in a cave fighting the DRM, which is the Di Ravello militia. You assist in defending the rebels, then find Dima, who almost blows you up and then gives you the most important things in the whole game: the tether, grapple, parachute and wingsuit. These things are what make this game unique, along with Skate 3-esque physics and the plot. You also get given Bavarian bombs, which are vital in destroying large chaos items, stuff owned by DRM. The combat in this game is also unique, as you aren't limited to just guns and melee. The guns you can carry at one time are dual wield, heavy and special, i.e. RPGs. Melee in this game is utter shite, so you won't be seeing me do that. What makes the combat unique is the fact that you can grapple into enemies and proceed to cave their skulls in. As fun as it is to do that though, it's basically just fancy meleeing. Oh, and just to clarify, you can grapple onto every single thing in the game. After you've seen Dima, you get a call from Alessia, voice of the Rebel Radio. Speaking of radio, every time you liberate a major base, a visiting celebrity, aka a vacationing celebrity who's been kidnapped, gives a funny little speech that's been scripted by the DRM in an attempt to explain the mysterious destruction. Anyway, Alessia asks you to go liberate a nearby town, which you then do. Great plot advancing. You then go meet Mario in the Rebel Cove, the home base. Quick side note, I've only just realised that I've missed a ton of the early plot out in my recording. Oh well, you'll live. Anyway, you then learn that Mario made a deal with Sheldon, who's more sketchy than a chav in a park at midnight, for comlinks, which are basically glorified walkie-talkies. Nice one, Mario. You then go with Mario to escort a defected DRM scientist called Zeno. More on him later. You defend them from hordes of enemy soldiers and bring him to the cove. After that, you then go to Dima, who tells you to disable the region's main base's FOW, a big nuke that blows you up if you go too close. After you do that, you can liberate the main base, and then you can liberate the rest of the region, which is what I did. You then learn that Di Ravello has sent a Bavarian nuke towards you, so you do the only logical thing and ride it. You somehow change its trajectory and drop it into the ocean. You then steal some wine from the general for celebration with the rebels. After this, you head out in a nitrous-powered boat to meet with some of Dima's contacts. However, shock horror, they're dead. As per the video game rule of 3, the third contacts are alive, and they are Tio and Annika. They help you defend Dima from incoming DRM soldiers and go to the Rebel Cove with you, where it is discovered that Mario took a bullet. In order to give Mario the medical attention he needs, you set off to steal a Bavarian tank for Tio and Annika so they can sell it. You infiltrate a convoy protecting the tank and hijack it, giving you your first taste of Bavarian vehicles. After Annika reassures you that Mario is receiving medical attention, you deliver the tank onto a rebel boat. This next mission is a sniper mission, and as the aim button for Just Cause 3 doesn't work on my controller, I had to improvise. As you can see, I mainly stuck to the ground, but I took a few pot shots with the sniper. You then cover Tio and Annika, or in my case, go with them, as they make their way towards a helicopter in a Bavarian refinery. Kill everyone and the mission ends. The next mission is incredibly annoying, as you have to defend 3 trucks in a convoy against endless choppers and tanks. You are tasked with delivering a prototype EMP that may be able to destroy Bavarian vehicles. When you arrive, you activate the EMP and blow up all vehicles in the surrounding area. After learning that Sheldon is in direct contact with Di Ravello, big shock, they have a fat scrap, and Sheldon comes crawling back, warning of an impending DRM attack. This is the hardest mission in my opinion, as the sheer amount of enemies and the added factor of protection add to the difficulty of only being able to use AA guns. The mission is staged in, get ready, 3 waves, with each wave ending with you destroying everything with the now stabilized EMP. After 3 waves, the mission ends. The next mission is another FOW destruction, giving access to the main base, which you're required to liberate. You then do a Rebel War mission, which consists of fighting little battles and helping overthrow the DRM. After this, you help the exiled president Rosa Manuela return to Medici. Upon her landing, you discover it was actually Zeno, not Sheldon, who was leaking rebel plans to Di Ravello. You then go derail a train containing Bavarian weapons that Di Ravello intends to ship out of Medici. After defending your train from enemies, you arrive at the Bavarian train and proceed to shit on it, thus keeping Bavarium in Medici. After helping Tio and Annika free some jailed carefree smugglers, who I slaughtered after the mission, because funny, you board a cargo plane that is holding a truck that is holding a bomb. You hijack the plane, kill everyone, and drive the truck into the ocean. In the next mission, Di Ravello attempts to destroy some rebel supplies. After defeating him, you realise it was a distraction so that he can extract Zeno. You catch up to him and end him. After destroying the region base's FOW, you liberate it, then escort Dima to the central command. You defend her while she hacks the system. Once she does so, she sends Rico away, blowing herself and the base up, along with all knowledge of Bavarium. Fueled by Dima's death, you, Mario, Tio, and Annika track down Di Ravello, leading to a final fight in a volcano between you and him. This fight, despite being the final boss, is laughably easy, as you see here, where I just tether him to the ground. Once he realises he can't live, Di Ravello starts monologuing.
By ending my reign, you throw a nation into chaos. You fall without me. It was your time, Sheldon. You made all the deals that forced me into power that made the world off. Imperialist dogs hold sway over Medici for this long, and this is what we're all. And this is what.
Eventually, you have to assassinate him. With the story finished, Rico relaxes on a beach with his whiskey, as seen on the title screen. The pistol you used to kill Di Ravello are actually the best in the game, so I'll be keeping them from now on. After finishing the story, I then went and finished liberating the regions.